Welcome to the Fun Going Fast channel and my third video on new ATVs that Yamaha needs to add to their sport ATV lineup. Although, I'm going to throw you a bit of a curveball on this one. So here goes. We all love the second generation Yamaha Wolverine 450 ATVs. They were way more capable and fun to ride than people realized that didn't buy them. And those who were smart enough to buy one quickly noticed how much fun it was to ride an ATV that had push-button four-wheel drive, sport ATV dimensions, weighed just over 500 pounds, had a very low center of gravity, rear monoshock suspension, front and rear disc brakes with individual controls, could drift for days, had comfortable ergonomics, and could still tow a trailer full of wood. I have several videos on the Wolverine 450 and we all agree Yamaha should have brought it back with fuel injection, a little more power, maybe even power steering. Can-Am's already doing this with the Renegade and Polaris with the updated Scrambler, so clearly that market exists. But I have an even better idea. And this will make the Wolverine way more unique and even more capable. The next Wolverine ATV should be the Wolverine E, as in all electric. Hear me out, Yamaha. For one, we know there's a market, as the Tesla Cyberquad garnered an amazing amount of press and positive attention, and the kids version at $1,900 sold out in 1 hour in 1 day twice. Also, Rich Rebuild's YouTube channel, which is very cool, built what he called his version of the Cyberquad, but it was actually a Yamaha Raptor 700 with the engine removed and replaced with a zero electric motorcycle motor and battery. That machine would top out at over 102 miles an hour, which is very impressive and very fast. But it has no real use case in the woods. We don't need a 100-mile-per-hour electric Raptor. But what would be amazing, and what would have a use case, would be an all-electric quad with small motors, one at the front, one at the rear, for effortless four-wheel drive, or even just one motor with a four-wheel drive switch front and back. And thanks to the nature of electric motors, full torque would be available at the touch of the throttle. Yamaha already has a great CVT transmission they've been using for years, including the original Wolverine, the Kodiak, Grizzly. And it turns out Yamaha's been working on smaller electric motors for their dirt bikes, at least since 2020. So let's keep the 450 second gen dimensions, throw in the electric motor, or ideally 2 small motors, one front and rear, make it selectable 2 and 4-wheel drive, so you can run it in rear 2-wheel drive if you want to, so you can still drift and do all those cool donuts. Add power steering, reasonable range, and an easily swappable battery. Set it up to have the option of regenerative braking, so that'll mimic engine braking, and that's very helpful when going downhill over tricky technical terrain. This would be an amazingly capable ATV, and it would have no issues with meeting EPA emission standards. And the torquey nature of the electric motors would allow it to easily pull a trailer full of wood around the property. And how cool would it be able to explore the woods in basic quiet, and even use it to charge your GoPros or phone as you ride. I think this would be a machine that would be an absolute blast, and from the enthusiasm shown for the Cyberquad, I'm not the only one. So, let's see what you can come up with, Yamaha, and as always, my offer to be a test rider still stands. Thanks for watching.